Hey guys, it's Sydney.
And Val.
And Andy.
And Megan's not here tonight, unfortunately, but I think the show can go on.
Yeah.
We had an amazing 10 days away together. I think this is her way of telling me, at least, that she needs a break from
He
me.
needs space.
She needed some space, that's fair enough. But what'd you think of our time away? I mean, you weren't there
I
for
didn't
all of
get
it.
to enjoy the full 10 days because I am a working girl, but my time there was short but sweet, and I wish I could go back.
Yeah, all in all,
Beautiful weather.
perfect weather.
You couldn't ask for better
Couldn't
weather.
have.
Um,
And I'm gonna be thinking about it every day because real life has started again for me.
Sadly.
School's back in action. On another positive note, trivia last night, Monday night, first place. Thank
What
you
do you
so
get for that?
much. Honestly, it's not even about what you get. It's more like we have been trying to get first place for 8 months.
Do that many people
And
go?
these old ladies, they call themselves the trivia bitches. I'm not calling them bitches. This is their name for themselves. They win like pretty much every week. So,
Because they're cheating.
well, I don't want to say it.
I don't think they're cheating.
They just
They're
might be.
old. They
They
know
have more
things.
knowledge.
There's some like younger people on their team, but they're old.
Well, that's a rounded team. If they got young and
On
old.
their team.
They have a lot of people. They have like eight. But we have
Um,
like, we're up to like seven now
okay.
on a good night.
These are all the same age.
No, we have some older people joining us. Grant's parents come now.
Well, that's
They
good
do?
because that
Hmm
that helps you
It
get.
did
So
because the first round last night was rock and roll, and Grant's stepdad is obviously on that. And then the last round was like famous tweets, and you had to guess people that tweeted them. So obviously we were all over that.
Right,
that was
right.
probably
But it came down to they were winning by 2 points before the last two rounds. And we're like thinking we got second place because immediately when we handed in, we look up the right answer. So like we handed in and we're like, oh, shit, like we got some wrong. Like there's no way we got first. So he's like second place, and we're like, "Ugh, second place again. Here we go." But he said trivia bitches, and like you would think we won the lottery.
Oh my
We were
God.
like screaming.
Wait, so who's on your team? You, Courtney, Paige,
Me,
Grant's parents,
Pat.
Pat. Okay,
Hmm
cool. So
Megan, if she would ever show up, you,
if
if
you
you
would
would
ever
ever.
invite me,
I've
clearly
invited
Megan
you all
only
the
gets the
time.
invite,
No,
I
I'm done
guess.
inviting Megan. I told her already. She's no longer
I used to do
invited.
trivia on Mondays as well.
Yeah, so you would bring, honestly, you're even younger than us, so you
Mm-hmm.
may have some helpful things to say. Right,
Mm-hmm.
but anyway, this is not about trivia and
Well,
fun.
congratulations on the first win.
Yeah, I'm never gonna
Hopefully,
forget.
you have many more. I'm never going to forget it.
I'm not.
Third biggest win of your career.
Yeah, no, actually. Um, but in things related, it's been quite the last 2 weeks. I feel like every time we were at the beach watching the Phillies, it was like loss after loss after loss. We were like, wow, they suck so bad. Except when they swept the Texans.
They had a weird road trip.
It was weird.
They
They,
started off really good. They
yeah.
had the sweep, then they won. Yeah, then they lost. They won. I don't know. It just, I don't know. They weren't very consistent.
No.
And the weird part was Wheeler wasn't pitching well. Ranger wasn't pitching well. The Taiwan Walker was actually doing his job, and um Sanchez, like, thank God them two guys actually went out and had good outings and they pulled off wins in those games, but the bats disappeared again for a little while now. Past couple games, they seem to be doing a lot better.
So when they swept the Texans, that was the first time I guess they've won a series in Texas since 2014. But then they were leading the Mets by 5.5 games. So where do we stand now?
Right now, we stand at 5.5 games.
Oh, still?
Yeah.
All that losing didn't hurt us.
So
I
no,
guess the
because the
Mets have
Mets
been
kept
sucking it
losing,
up
but the
too.
problem is the Brewers are really
Good.
pulling away with the conference, the league, whatever you want to call it, the National League. and they're going to be fighting. The Phillies will be fighting with the Dodgers or the Padres for that second spot, and that's a big spot. You want that second spot, so
Mhm.
they got some work to do,
Well,
and it's going to get a lot tougher.
it is, but the game Monday night was crazy with all the home runs and the hits.
Well, yeah, you had
12 to well, when they let up 7 runs, that was kind of a bummer, but
7? In how many innings?
a couple. Right?
so Sunday they were winning 6-0, and then Nola gave up 6 runs in an inning. And then they ended up winning that game, I think, 12-9.
With Ted, no.
This is why I don't even watch.
I think they won that game 12-9. You have to watch. It's part of it. Yeah.
I can't.
And then last night they
don't have
came off. I
time.
mean, Trey had his 1500th hit,
He
which
did.
happened to be a home run, his first one at Citizens Bank Park. I don't know if that's his career, if
I don't
that's
know
just
how
as
that
a
could be
Philly,
real.
or if that's just this year.
That's like kind of embarrassing to say.
But I mean, if it's just this year, then it's just
We're like over
yeah.
halfway done with the
But
year.
Harper had a couple homers, and Schwarber's been playing out of his mind. Thank
So
God
what
for
do we
that guy.
think about his record? Is he gonna do it? Remember we talked about
How
this
far
2 weeks
away
ago?
is he?
He's a 43 now or 44.
I
And it needs
haven't
to be
looked.
what?
He's got to get to 58
58.
to tie him, 59 to break it.
And how long?
He's got about 40 games left.
Yes.
So
You say
and he's
yes?
going
Are
to
we
get 14
kidding?
home runs in 40 games.
I'm gonna say yes, and
But
it's
he's
gonna
only
be
hit-
insane.
He's only hit 43 home runs in 120 games.
But now
So
he's
that's like
heating up.
one every 3.
But
So if you did the math, if he's 1 every 3, he's only going to get about 13 homers. He's going to fall. It's going to be tight.
he's gonna fall short.
So you think
He-
no?
I think it's going to be tough. I don't
I
think he's
think
going to
it's
get
gonna
it.
be very close. Like he's either gonna be short like 2 or he's just gonna make it over.
Yeah.
But I think he'll make it over because I think once you're that close, I think he'll just feel like
Well, maybe the pressure of being that close. You start
Will make
feeling
I
the
him-
think
pressure.
it's opposite
I
for
think-
him. I think it fuels him.
Part of which for Howard was like he had those, he had Utley and Rollins. I mean, there was a lot of guys on that team that were good at the plate and played smart baseball, whereas Schwarber is stuck with these guys that sometimes they go in these slumps.
Mhm.
Maybe I just don't remember it, but I don't remember the 2008 Phillies having those slumps, or like where their bats just went cold for weeks at a time, or what seemed like weeks at a time, but 3-4 games at a time. Yeah, so it's going to be rough. I hope he gets it.
I hope he gets it too.
Me too. I think that's all the things I need to say about the Phillies.
Not really.
What do you have to say?
Zach Wheeler.
Oh, that was your part.
That's horrible. I mean, that's some really bad
That's
news.
scary.
Yeah, it's scary. Scary. I mean, I hope he, the best for him. But yeah, that could be career ending.
Which is very
When will they
concerning.
know like the situation?
Well, he had surgery yesterday for it, but there's no timeline for him to come back. And then I would assume he's not a young guy. I mean, he's not old. And
Mhm.
in the realm of age, he's not old, and he's an athlete, so he should be in fairly good health.
I honestly feel like he may not even want to come back.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He might just decide, man, I'm not
Yeah.
risking that just for this, because they
A
do a
blood
lot
clot
to
is
their bodies. Yeah, it's
serious.
very serious.
Yeah, that's very sad.
So, I wish the best for him, and just,
It's going to be a struggle
yeah.
without
And
him.
it's going to be, so they're going to have to work, all them players, which we thought needed to work harder to begin with, have to work even harder.
Mhm.
Yeah, you need Noah to come back and be Noah. You need Ranger to get his head on straight. And he had a good outing last night. But I don't know. I just think but winning any championship is not easy. That's why only one team does it a year. Yeah.
That's why it takes you
Mhm.
8 months to come
Yeah.
in first place in
It-
trivia.
It's not easy, right?
No.
See? Took
It's
you guys
not.
8 months to get to the top.
But it's
Almost
persistent.
9.
And next week, Yeah.
We're gonna be back to the bottom.
Next week, these are in a battle.
Yeah.
It's
First
just like,
is the best.
right?
Yeah.
Just like everything. It just,
You can do it once, but can you do it twice in a row?
Mhm. I guess
it's
we'll find
very
out.
hard to maintain success.
Excellence is hard to achieve. You just can never stop working. It's exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
Truly. I think
Don't I say that a lot?
I think that may be the takeaway of the day.
Don't I say that a lot?
You have to work really hard to get what you want.
Don't I say that a lot?
Tell me
Like I
again.
say that
You've been
about the
saying it
Eagles.
forever.
I say that about the Eagles all the time. They have to work harder today than they did yesterday, and they're going to work harder tomorrow than they did today.
Sports aside, even to get
Every
someone to answer the phone, you have to call them
everything
like a million times.
everything is hard work. It's just life.
It is.
It's not easy.
This is turning wildly
Sends me
depressing.
into like a
Yeah, maybe
spiral
we
when
should.
I think about
Okay,
it.
well, speaking of the Eagles, we're 2 weeks out, so that's
2 weeks, 2 days.
extremely
Have fun,
exciting
guys.
news. We're
Have
gonna have
fun.
so
I'm
fun.
going.
So
They've had a couple preseason games, and it's
I haven't even.
so I watched both of them, and
They won one, lost one.
won, lost one, but that
Little
doesn't.
bit.
I don't really put anything into.
They lost
I
against
know.
the Bengals.
The
Yeah.
Browns.
No, the Browns they lost, or they beat the Bengals.
Okay.
I just remember someone saying it, and I
Well,
was immediately
Browns
like,
went out
why?
Shador Sanders, but they didn't play any of their starters. They didn't have, you know,
I'm not
in
worried
the
about it.
preseason you're looking at different things. Like you're trying to see who your backups are going to be, who's going to be good for special teams, who's going to do this, who's going to do that. So that's kind of where, you know,
Yeah. No need to worry.
No.
No.
But I did hear that, I guess, oh my gosh,
hit a home
was
run.
that Schwarber
Yeah.
just hit a home run?
I told you guys.
Number 44.
Wow.
59.
Yeah, he's got to get 15
Guys,
more.
that is kind of crazy. Like,
I mean,
what
he
are the
just
chances
spoke
of that
into
that just
existence.
happened?
I hope he.
Things like
Well,
this have
he
been
won't
happening
watch
to me
this,
all
but
week. I'm gonna do some manifesting tonight.
so 15 more.
All right.
He
Yeah.
probably. Do you think he knows what he's at? I feel like he probably doesn't even like
I
pay
think he
attention to that.
knows.
Um,
Aw.
I don't think
I feel like he's not paying close attention.
I don't think they worry about that stuff.
Yeah, I don't think so
Yeah.
either.
I would be
It's
worried.
still maybe it's
He's
like
just-
one or two
Yeah,
away.
he's right now he's just
Yeah.
trying to get a win.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the Eagles. I heard Howie Roseman was talking to someone, and he said that the Eagles are potentially not done making trades yet.
When was this? Because they made a trade for that wide receiver last week.
Oh, it may have been. No, it was recently.
So
It
they
was
made
like
it. They
2 days ago.
They made a trade for a wide receiver, but I did see that the Bengals have said that to Trey Hendrickson that they're going to take offers for Trey. So
Oh,
maybe Howie's going to look into bolstering up the defensive line. I don't think it's going to happen, but yeah. And I think Howie's the kind of guy that's never really happy. So some of the roster moves could just be
I don't think
down
it's
the
that.
line moves, maybe getting draft picks, maybe getting.
I think it goes back to our conversation about being really good at something. Like he just wants the best,
He keeps working. Well,
and
yeah,
he can't stop. It's
So,
like it's
yeah,
like a
they're-
drug.
you're never really happy with your roster. You're always you're always worried about something. Nothing's ever like no team is perfect. Nothing is perfect. There's always something to
Yeah,
worry
and you
about.
never know what could happen
Right.
that you would
So you had to be prepared. And the next couple weeks, going into the season, he's figuring out what they need and what they don't need. And
Yeah. Also, Eagles related, Malcolm Jenkins, Hall of Famer.
going into the Eagles
Yeah,
Hall of Fame. Yeah.
that's exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a very big proponent in 2017. Loved Malcolm, was a great player for us. Great hitter, I mean, he was a really good player, voice a very vocal guy on the team,
Mhm.
was a leader on the team, and he was a driving force in that Super Bowl.
He
So
was. That's why
yeah,
I'm super
good for him,
excited.
man. I'm happy for him.
Me too. Any other Eagles news from either or?
None.
About 2 months until Green Bay. 2.5, I guess we can say.
Is it doing
It is.
Not many.
Probably less than 100.
I need to order my outfit.
Hmm.
It's on my list of things to do in the near future.
Like that is like won't be on my list for a long time.
Well, by the time it gets in the mail and I need to try it on. What are you gonna wear, Dad?
You have to wear like jackets.
Of course, it's gonna be cold.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold.
So
Hand
I don't even know,
warmers.
are you ordering like a jacket?
I'm ordering a jacket, a ski suit, like
Ski suit?
thermal
What's a ski
underlayer.
suit?
I'll show you. You saw my inspo.
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
what
get
I'm
hand
supposed to-
warmers and foot warmers for us.
It's gonna be November.
You don't think it's gonna be that cold?
Nah.
Oh,
Do we
I
even
mean,
use our
so we've been
coats?
so
Yeah, you're gonna
dramatic.
wear coats.
But you don't think we need hand warmers?
I don't think it's not gonna be sub-zero.
Oh,
Like 30
Okay.
degrees or like 40?
Megan
would
is
say-
like preparing me for the worst.
She made me feel
He
like
was
we were
like,
going
I
to be
need a
a blizzard.
huge
It made me
parka.
feel like we were maybe for some odd reason like not going to be able to make it to the stadium because it was going to be like a blizzard.
It's November 10th, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know when they get snow.
It's gonna be like in the
It's
30s and
basically-
40s.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a summer
40
vacation.
something.
It's gonna be a little colder than
And
it
I
was in Dallas.
I
Yeah.
didn't wear your jacket, Dad.
But in Dallas, we were 0% prepared.
No, I don't understand.
Because we thought
I was in Dallas
Wait.
once before January.
I was really cold.
Yeah, it was freezing.
Dad
In
was so
Dallas?
mad.
Yes.
And we
Not
were like,
being
we can't,
cold.
Dad says we can't complain. He warned us it may be cold, and we were like, no, like it's all about the fashion. So then when we were cold, we had to
Outside.
bite our tongue. Yeah, in the stadium was fine, but when we were tailgating, it was
It
cold.
was freezing at that time.
But this time we know to wear jackets and warm things because
Yeah.
we know what we're
I mean,
getting
it's not
into.
gonna
gloves.
be, yeah, it's gonna be
Gloves, of course. I'll just get hand warmers just in case. Never hurt.
Yeah, more.
Anyway, I did see this fun thing about the Flyers. I heard that they had these UFC fighters that they hired in the off season to like train with all of the young guys on the team.
Really?
That's what I heard. I mean,
Train them to what?
I guess maybe fight.
I don't think the NHL likes fighting anymore.
Where? What's
They
your
got
source?
that out of it.
It was I don't
I mean,
know
I could see them.
exactly.
I could see them
Was it just
training
like a fun
and
day, or was it like them getting like actually trained, or was it just them like meeting each other?
It was, I can tell you right now. I have
Oh,
to just
gonna-
pull it up.
pull it up.
No, honestly, it's good that you guys fact check me because sometimes I just say all these things.
Yeah.
It was just like a Philly sports page. It said the Flyers sneaked 2 new off-season hires under the radar. Chief Fight Officers, UFC midweight, and bare knuckle fighting champion, whatever their names are, have spent the off-season working with a group of the Flyers' young players, teaching them the basics of how to hold their own fight on the ice.
Wow.
Okay,
So
so
kind of interesting.
I thought that they wouldn't like.
Well, the
I
hockey
don't know if
kinda-
it's like teaching them how to beat the shit out of somebody, but
so they
like
used to like
basics would be
hockey.
good
They
to
used to
know.
actually really like fight,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it's kind of gone away from it, and the league kind of doesn't want it in the league because
What do you think of that?
I like the fights.
Fifth.
Yeah, I mean,
I
yeah.
mean, to an extent,
I agree.
like I'm okay with like some punches
When
thrown,
things get a
whatever.
little out of hand.
But like as far as like serious fights where people are getting like actually hurt, then like no.
So normally it is, they
Like
start,
throw each other around, grab each
No,
other
they
by the
punch you-
chest,
there's-
punch each other.
but now you're wearing a helmet,
Yeah,
a shield. So why are you even fighting with all that stuff?
yeah.
I mean,
No one's even
Take
getting
their
hurt.
helmets off.
yeah, and then
Yeah,
you get
be a man.
hockey players are tough. I think hockey players are the toughest of all. Yeah,
Tough as nails.
They're tough, yeah.
yeah. Like,
I
So
would say football players are pretty tough as well.
well, I've seen hockey players spit their teeth out and just go right.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
for
did
sure.
we ever talk about this debate before? I feel like we've had this conversation as a family before.
They go back and
I
get.
think football players are tough in the sense where like they're like really like strong people.
They're
I think
strong,
mentally,
and they take.
in
And
addition
physically,
to
like
They're
physically.
taking.
people.
They're
Yeah.
taking a beating out there. Don't get me wrong. They're
Mhm.
getting beat up. Yeah, look. I mean, right there, you can see he's getting beat up. That's gotta hurt,
Yeah.
right?
That play.
Love it, right? But it's just like hockey players. Like they'll go and get 20 stitches,
Mm.
and they'll be back on the
Yeah.
ice in 20 minutes.
So you would say the toughest players in professional sports are hockey players?
I,
Let's just do the big four: baseball, basketball, hockey, football.
so I mean, it's between hockey and football.
For me as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give mine to football.
I mean, you can't go
I
wrong either
put,
way. But I
like,
just think that
personally, I would put like lacrosse above like soccer.
Men's lacrosse?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Men's soccer, it's exhausting because they run, but they push each other like they're
Yeah,
5 years
of
old.
course. Like it is so hard
So-
because they run so much, but it's not like
They
a
throw
an
self-inflict.
aggressive,
They
like
throw themselves on the ground
when you
themselves.
watch the the Premier League soccer, the physicality is different than the soccer in the Philadelphia Union play in that league. It just seems like there's more flopping and more whatnot in American football than in the European.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
I mean, I don't really think that I don't know. I'm not a big lacrosse fan.
That's fair.
oh,
I wasn't. I just didn't.
that's okay. You don't need to like everything.
Yeah.
So I think last thing we need to cover is your union and your soccer, and this is your segment of things.
The Wrexham started off in that new league, and they're having a rough go of it so far. They need, it's a big step moving up that tier. Getting closer to the Premier League, and they're starting to find out that maybe it's going to be harder than what they thought. So that's that league. The Premier League, it's the same thing. The Premier League is there's just a certain group of teams that's always going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool, Chelsea, they're always just going to be good. So, but the Union, they lost the other night to New York. They dropped down in the standings. I think the team to worry about in their conference is Miami.
Ugh.
Yeah, but messy.
No.
Yeah. So we'll see. But they're still doing a lot better than I thought they were going to do. Considering they just fired their coach last year, they're second best points in the league.
Well, we'll take
So
that.
yeah, they play really good defense, and they just don't have the money to buy those players that
Mhm.
you see teams like LA buy and Miami buys. Like they just don't.
Mhm.
New York buys. They just don't have the money.
Yeah, I
Or they
mean,
don't spend the money.
Mhm.
One or the other.
we'll never know.
Uh-uh.
So what are your weekend plans, Dad? Didn't you say you were,
We're gonna wash and wax the camper.
get her ready?
Yeah, get it loaded up, get it ready. Yeah, so that's pretty good. See most of the guys,
That's
right?
pretty
Pretty
good.
good.
Yeah, we'll see all the guys.
All the helpful ones.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, that's worry. They're probably not watching.
I know, that's why I
I
said it.
mean, the ones that help
Fake
will be
fans.
We'll know who's real
Exactly.
if we get to this.
Sometimes I test people on this
So
thing.
if you get to this point, then comment something. Comment go birds if you made it this far in the
I like
video.
that.
Yeah.
That's smart. You know who does that? Leo Skeppy.
He does that?
At the end of his podcast, he always comments like an emoji, something like
Do you
relevant.
comment it?
No, but I listen all the way through. I listen every single word.
Comment.
He's this guy that does podcasts that I love, and he hasn't posted one since July 20th, and I like
Maybe he's on vacay.
I don't know, but
No,
I'm not on
we
TV.
went a little bit.
I know.
Yeah,
I was like maybe he needed a
hopefully
detox.
we'll get
Like I
back
get
on
it.
schedule.
I think we are
Yeah.
back on schedule now
Yeah.
that the summertime crazies are, I mean, it's still crazy, but it's a little bit easier to manage
Crazy
now.
never ends.
It really doesn't.
It'll end soon
I
enough.
think it'll end at the end of September for me personally.
Well, then you got to get ready for Green Bay. You have a couple.
It's crazy as well. No,
You have
it's crazy
Oktoberfest.
as
You have Halloween. You have
well.
Halloween
I
parties.
just want to sit. Look,
Couple
I just
home
want to
games.
sit.
When we were at the beach, Sam asked Grant, or somebody asked Grant, like, Grant, have you ever been to Oktoberfest? You know what Oktoberfest?
I
You were
heard
there
him
for
say
this.
this, yeah.
You know what Oktoberfest is, right?
It's in October, right?
Yeah, but like what like if someone were to ask you that, what would you say? Have you ever been to Oktoberfest?
What would I say?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where is it?
I went to an
haven't been to-
Oktoberfest and
You haven't been to one.
You haven't been to Oktoberfest in Germany.
This is Germany.
they celebrate Oktoberfest at the German festival.
But it's not like
It's not the Oktoberfest.
You've been to Oktoberfest, but you haven't been. Well, Nick, you've been
No.
to
You've been
an Oktoberfest.
you've
An
been to
imitation.
yeah.
You've been to a fake Oktoberfest.
Gazy.
So basically that exact
Whoa.
conversation happened. He was like, I meant in Boyertown, not Germany. Like who goes to like nobody's talking about Oktoberfest in Boyertown. We're talking about Oktoberfest in Germany.
Didn't
No,
know
I've
there
never
was
been.
one.
No. Okay, so you haven't been to
No,
a
I've never been. Sorry.
Would that be a bucket list item for you?
Nah,
In
For you?
Boyertown?
No.
most definitely no. Yeah.
Definitely not.
In Germany?
In
You
Ger-
live in Germany.
Yes, I mean if I was there, but
Yes.
I don't see.
It's not something I would like really like love to do.
Yeah, apparently it's as you would imagine, like insane. So you have to like rent a table and like order drinks like way ahead of time because like you can never get any of that.
I mean, I don't even like it's beer, right?
Mhm.
I don't even like beer,
No,
like Guinness.
like, they're not big on Guinness
It's
in
probably
Germany.
Heineken.
I
like
don't know.
lighter
I don't drink any of that.
Right?
We're like, I don't really know.
Do they have surf sites in Germany?
I don't think so.
They
Do
don't even have surf sites in California.
No.
Really?
It's crazy.
It's weird.
Well, I was telling you when I went to North Carolina, I was like asking for state
Dude, I don't
sites,
think
and
they
they
have
were
surf
like
sites there either.
they originally they didn't, but since the last time I was there in May, they do.
Okay, they did. I just went through the brew through.
Oh.
So they didn't have Surfside in the brew through.
Oh. All right, well, I think that's all we have to say, but it was so good finally talking, and now we're back on sketch.
Go Phils.
Go Phils, it's gonna be
Go
interesting.
Birds. Stay
Go
healthy.
Go Flyers.
Yes.
Go sports.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.